Alright, if you want to see a fantastic story of sexual deviancy, skip 50 Shades of Grey, skip the entire series, and watch this Nymphomaniac, Part 1 and 2, or Volume 1 and 2. Because not only is it extremely graphic, very absurdly sexual, and just really like an all-around crazy movie, it's also a really good film. I really enjoyed this thing, and I know I've said really like 60 times, but it's the truth. It's a really good movie. The story, just the way that it unfolds and that it's told in chapters it's just great. It feels like someone's life that you're watching. It doesn't feel like a movie where you're just seeing a small snippet. It feels like an actual story, like you're watching someone's biography unfold. And every story's connected, but it's not super apparent. It doesn't matter. Like, you could do without one part of the story or another, and that's how life is. It's like there's these things that kind of led to where you're at now, but not everything, made your life what it is now. Like, not every single thing is important to the person you became. However, they do all add up in some way. But they're not all extremely significant. Like, where you watch a movie normally will give you extremely significant points of reference, right? Where this one gives you kind of all these different points of reference and things that lead to the place where this woman is now, but it doesn't feel like you need every single scene, but every single scene is great and you want to watch it. Like, I don't know how else to describe it, but yeah, and it's about a lot more than sexual deviancy. This movie is, I don't know, I think definitely the main message that I got from it, and that they blatantly say in the movie, it's trying to get across, is how differently we judge the sexes, or the genders, right? We have this idea that men are a certain way and women are a certain way, and we expect them to act as such. And in this movie, throughout this whole movie, you're kind of judging this woman, right? I think that's the point, is that the audience is judging this woman, like, for these things that she's doing that just seem terrible in some parts, sometimes, I don't know, maybe I'm not manly enough to view it completely that way, but like, everything didn't ring that bell for me, but definitely some of it did. Some of it rang true. Like, if a man had done the things that this woman was doing, we would just call him a man, or a horny male, or a typical man, right? Which isn't completely fair to men either. But the point is that she's a woman and she's expected to act a certain way, or be a certain way, or be a mother, or be a subservient, or be not super ultra sexualized. Basically, she's acting like a man throughout this movie, and I think that's the point, in that people will judge someone based on their sex, based on their gender, and the actions that they take. So this woman is, as a teenager, she is seeking out men to have sex with, like, and you watch it and you're like, that's, it bothers you, right? However, when males do the same thing, it's not seen in quite the same way. If you would have had the same movie with a male, two guys seeking out sex from random women, it wouldn't be viewed in the same way, right? At some point, she leaves her family because of her addiction, right? And now this is a part that I didn't agree with wholeheartedly, because I would still view a man that leaves his family like that in the same way. Like, I would think it was a negative point of his character, right? No one should have a family and then abandon them for selfish reasons, okay? However, we do view it differently, I think. Like, society for the most part, views a man who leaves his family to pursue personal ambitions much differently than a mother leaving a family, leaving her children. It's not seen as important for a man to be there as for a woman to be there as a mother. And I don't know. It definitely made that point, and it made it really well. And I definitely caught myself kind of in that patriarchal like thinking right throughout the film. I'm like, man, this she's fucked up, right? And then I'm like, oh damn, dude. Like, if that was a guy, would I be having these same feelings? Would I still think it was as bad as it is? So, you know, maybe I don't know. I mean, I guess it's like maybe we shouldn't judge women as just women, but as human beings, right? But at the same point, maybe we should just start judging men as human beings too. Like, why aren't the things that they're doing just as bad as what another human being's doing of the opposite sex? Anyway, I love this film. I thought it was really great. Like I said, like the 50 Shades of Grey series, like, this movie shits on them hard. It explores all different kinds of sexuality, all kinds of different sexual deviancies, and it's a dark and dramatic story, and it's really interesting. Like, I thought there would be boring parts, but there really wasn't. Like, I was interested in every single part of this movie up until the end, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend watching this film. Like I said, not if you're a casual moviegoer, not if you're a person who just likes action flicks, not a rom-com lover, not someone who just goes and sees big blockbusters like Star Wars or something, but someone who really likes film and really likes dramatic film. I absolutely recommend this movie 100%. For more videos where I talk about movies, random things, whatever I feel like talking about, please subscribe. I love having conversations, so please leave comments below. Let's talk about this movie. I will comment back, so please, let's discuss it. What did you think of the movie? Yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.